everyone. So I am back in the United States, back in good old sunshine, Florida. Um, I've been back for about 3 days, and I've done a lot of reflecting of what I have learned last week while volunteering at Otro Lado in Tijuana, Mexico. This is basically a reflective video and kind of give you a summary of everything I have done, what I have learned, and if you want to join and help volunteer, I will provide that information for you so that you can do that. But let me just recap. So I went last week to Tijuana, Mexico, to be a part of the organization called Otro Lado and work on their border rights project. Now, this project deals with the assisting those trying to enter the United States, asylum seekers. And what the organization does is provide workshops and intakes of clients' cases and tries to help those trying to enter the United States know what is going on, like what the process is all about. A lot of them don't have a lot of education, they have no idea, they hear from so-and-so how it's going to be when they enter or what they need to say and things like that. So what Al Otro Lado does is amazing work and just really provides an honest overlook at their case and just gives these people information and treats them with kindness, which is very, very important. So during my whole week in Tijuana, Mexico, and volunteering with others, I have learned several things, but the most important thing that I think I have taken from all of this experience is seeing the kindness in people. I was one of 17 volunteers that came out to do the workshops, and it was so amazing and so inspiring to see so many people from all over the United States, from all different types of careers, and just them coming to a place and giving their help, doing whatever they can to help these people that are in need. And that was very, very, very nice, very great to see. And I am very lucky that I got to meet all these people because it reassures me that not everybody is bad. And even in the climate that we are right now with immigration just being so terrible, there are kind people out there that will do whatever it takes to just help out and to show that we're not the enemies, we're not trying to keep these people away. We just want to help them in the best way possible. So that was the greatest part of this whole experience, was that I got to meet different people who are willing to give their time and at no cost and just truly help out these immigrants. So that was truly amazing. The other things that I have learned is I was able to see the process of what is going on at the border with people who have to put their name on the list, people waiting for that number to be called for months on end, and then those who have hearings in San Diego immigration court and have to wait in Mexico for their whole asylum case to be finished. I think that is very inefficient. I think that is costing taxpayers more money than it is solving anything, and it's putting a temporary band-aid on a much bigger problem. So I was very glad I got to see that because, a lot of things that we hear in the media as far as what's going on in the border or how border agents are just treating people terribly and whatever the media tries to portray, the truth is nobody knows what to do at the border. Both the agents that are working there, the people that are trying to seek for asylum, people that are just trying to enter or just ask questions, or nobody knows what the heck is going on over there, which is why it's causing such a mess and such a breakdown in our system. So I don't know how to fix the problem. Truthfully, I have no idea, but I think it's gonna take some time for this to come out as far as like awareness of what's going on in the border, and that it is not people rushing into the border and trying to, harm our security or come through illegally. I mean, these people are following, these immigrants that are trying to come into the United States are following our laws. They are putting their names on this list that is ridiculous. It's a piece of paper, it's a notebook. And they're trying to follow every law that we're putting out there because they want to come in legally. They want to do everything right. They want to listen to our laws. But our laws are so complicated, even the people on the ground have no idea how to maneuver through it or how to properly execute these new regulations, and that's why it's a mess. So I think, again, it's going to take more people knowing about this issue. I think it's going to take more awareness and really sitting down and seeing what could be a solution to help all these people. The process, again, is so inefficient, and it's so embarrassing that our government is putting out lists and it's making people sign up on these lists and then making them wait for months. And then when they're in an immigration court, they have to wait in the United States, wait in Mexico. And it's just inefficient. It really is. And if the point of this is to discourage illegal immigration, this is not the way to do it, because those people that are illegals and trying to come into the border are following our laws, are following our rules, and we just need to figure out what's going on. So I really hope that we could bring more awareness to this, and I really hope that one day this will be resolved, and one day we could have a much better, streamlined, efficient process for people entering into the United States and just wanting to seek a better life or truly running away from fear and persecution in their home country. And it starts by the United States, remembering that these are human beings that are coming through the border. They're not just numbers, they're not just A numbers, they're not just, they're human beings, and we need to treat them as such. So that's the biggest thing that I think we need to do. And finally, what I also got aware for myself is that there are a lot of veterans that are being deported. And as I've mentioned before, if you know me, I am a huge advocate for the veterans and military, active duty, reservists, whoever they may be, whatever branch they may be. And to think that there are veterans being deported, it's something that I cannot not just sit here and not do anything about it. So if you are interested in helping out deported veterans, there is an organization that is on the ground in Tijuana, Mexico, but they're all over the country. Please get involved, Google them, you'll be able to research, and if there are any more questions, always reach out to me and I will be more than happy to guide you and see what we can do to solve this problem together, because veterans should not be deported back to a home country when they've given back to their country that they were born in, when they have given so much to us for our safety, whether it was 2 years, 4 years, 20 years, 20 plus years. No veteran should have to return when they've sacrificed so much for us. It's not right. Plain and simple, it's not right. Finally, I guess, what personally for me, it definitely humanized the whole immigration process, and definitely opened my eyes a bit to realizing that there is so much more that I could be doing and that I will be doing, and I just need to be more aware of it. So I'm truly thankful that the organization Otro Lado allowed me to volunteer with them. I definitely look forward to working with them more in the future in whatever capacity that may be. I think it's very honorable what they're doing, and I stand by them 1,000%. And if you are inspired at all to take a look at what's going on at the border, be part of the Border Rights Project or any other project that Otro Lado is doing, please go on their website. It's alotrolado.org. There'll be a link below this video. If you want to donate your time, your resources, if you're an attorney and you just want to know what you can do, please reach out to them. They're always looking for help. If you can't go, or maybe it's just not in the cards for you to go, you can always donate, and any amount is definitely it definitely will make a difference. So please try to get involved and know more about this, and don't just listen to what the media is telling you, or don't just assume that whatever whatever news network that you listen to, or whatever you read online is true and accurate, because it is not, unless you are on the ground and unless you can experience it yourself. I think you should not judge why these people are coming in, or should not judge our process, because even though I'm not for our process and I do not agree with how they're doing things right now, I still believe that this is the greatest country in the world, and I do want to protect our borders. But there is a much civil way to do this, and a way that can help others and treat them as human beings and not just as nothing. So thank you again for watching my video diaries, and I really hope you are inspired to learn more about this issue, or just help out the organization, or anything. I mean, this was just my way of sharing my experience, bringing light to this, and being very honest about what is going on, and not just go off by what the media is saying. So thank you again for following and listening, and I hope you get involved. So thank you.